YouTube. Okay, so from now on, I think it makes more sense to record these videos in Macy's nursery, since the nursery is practically put together, not completely, but it's almost done. So this is probably the background that you're going to see for the remaining videos until she's born. I don't know if you can see this or not, but Brody is being a butthead, as normal when I try to film videos, because he's jealous. Anyway, so I have my list of things for my 28 and 29 week video, but technically I am 30 weeks and 1 day pregnant right now. But I'm kind of a procrastinator. Anyway, so for the last 2 weeks, the main things that I've been experiencing since I've entered my third trimester is, oh my god, where did all my energy go? I had so much energy throughout the second trimester. I got everything done I wanted to get done and everything. And then I hit the third trimester and it was like I hit the first trimester all over again. You're fine. You're fine. But it felt like I hit the first trimester all over again. I feel like I have no energy to do anything anymore. On my days off from work, I just want to sleep. I stay in bed most of the day. Like, I just have zero energy whatsoever. And, like, that's pretty common with the third trimester. I mean, the baby's doing nothing but growing right now and taking all of my nutrients. The other thing that I am definitely feeling is back pain. I have been having a lot of lower back pain on my right side, which before I was pregnant, I've always had this constant back ache, kind of, but it wasn't like nearly as severe as it is now. Now, if I sit for a long period of time or I stand for a long period of time, it gets really, really bad, which can be an issue because my job mostly consists of me sitting or standing. I either do one of the two. There's no mix of both of them. So I've been having a lot of back pain that I'm kind of having to, if I get home from work, I either have to lay down or I have to like stay in a certain position to keep the pain from killing me. And another thing that's like plagued me the last couple of weeks has been I constantly wake up in the middle of the night and like I'll go to bed, like always. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, every morning. My fiance and I, we are kind of, how do I put this? We go to bed super early and we get like more sleep than the recommended amount pretty much. But we prefer to do that. Like, we'll go to bed at like 7 o'clock at night and wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. However, with me, I've been not as tired and I can't fall asleep as soon, so I haven't been getting to bed until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then I'll like turn around and wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and be wide awake and can't go back to sleep for like an hour. And then I feel like as soon as I fall back asleep, I'm waking back up because that's what time I have to get up for work. So I'm not getting steady amounts of sleep and I can't figure out why. But I'm sure it's something to do with the pregnancy, with my hormones, something else pregnancy related, I'm sure. She has been moving so much recently. Before, she only moved when I sat down and was like still for a while and didn't move, that kind of thing. Now she moves constantly. Like the past like 3 days, she's just been on a constant roll of never stopping. And it wouldn't be so bad, but it hurts at times because, like, right now she's moving and she's balling up all on one side, so that one side of my stomach is uncomfortable. So those have pretty much been my symptoms for the past 2 weeks. And the only thing else I have to really say about the last 2 weeks of my pregnancy is I had a hospital scare where I ended up in the ER. And the reason was because, I was at work and my coworker wasn't paying attention and we were in the gym with the youth. Brody, you're fine. You're fine. I promise you're fine. We were in the gym with the youth and the youth were told that they had to go back to the cottage. So, they had to put the basketballs up. Well, my coworker wasn't paying attention and he picked a basketball up and just threw it behind him, but he threw it hard to get it to the other side of the gym where it's supposed to go. And because he did that, he wasn't paying attention and I was literally standing like 3 feet behind him and he hit me directly in the stomach. And at first, I was pissed. Don't get me wrong, I was very, very mad. But, like, it didn't hurt and nothing really happened as far as, like, Macy was concerned. The main thing was I was just extremely mad. But my work had me fill out papers just in case, and then I went home, and like, when I went home and started relaxing and started calming down, that's when the contractions started, and that's when the pain started, and that's when I started getting concerned, and I couldn't get a hold of my doctor, and I couldn't get a hold of my doctor's nurse, so I called my friend, who is a week behind me in pregnancy, and she's also an EMT, and asked her what she would do, and she told me that I needed to go to the hospital to make sure that nothing was wrong. So I went to the hospital, and I got hooked up on contraction monitors and the heartbeat monitor, and they thought that I was having contractions, and finally they were like, okay, we're going to sit in here, we're going to monitor you, and the next time that you have a contraction, we're going to feel your stomach. And I started having one, and she started feeling my stomach, and she's like, your stomach's not even tightened. And I said, I think it's because Macy hates it when anything is put on my stomach whatsoever. And she was kicking whatever it was, like the monitor. She was kicking the monitor, and every time she would kick it, it would make my level rise to where it looked like I was having a contraction, when it was really just Macy being Macy and not liking it. So luckily everything of that came out normal. I had a doctor's appointment 3 days later, and that was normal. There wasn't anything to be concerned of. So that all came out fine. Thank God. I would have been mad had it not. So that's pretty much it as far as pregnancy goes. Coming soon, hopefully it gets recorded either tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to do a house tour, which everybody has been asking for since I've moved in here. But I'm going to do a house tour, but I'm not going to do Macy's nursery, simply because Macy's nursery is not completely put together, and I want it to be completely done before I show it. So, the rest of the house will be done soon, though. And other than that, I think that's it. So, I'm going to attempt to show you my stomach. Do not judge me, because I'm in shorts right now. So, this is my 30-week and 1-day stomach. And I have not, knock on wood, gotten any new stretch marks. All the stretch marks that, if you can see, are from whenever I was younger. And my, whatever this line is called, I can never pronounce it correctly, isn't that dark, which I'm extremely happy about, because I was worried that I was going to have a really dark one. But it's really not that dark. You can barely see it. So, that is it for my 28 and 29 week update. I will update again when I am 31 weeks. Yeah, it would be my 30 and 31 week update. So I'll update again in a week and let you know what's going on then. Bye.